Hey guys, Joe here and welcome to my channel, Not So Average Joe. So I'm going to be reacting now to the trailer for Sonic, the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. I don't know what to feel about this, to be honest with you. I grew up on Sonic the Hedgehog. I remember my SEGA Mega Drive where I used to play Sonic all the time and I used to love it. You know, I always found it really difficult. Like I do a lot of those games, whether it's on the Game Boy or the SEGA Mega Drive, where they are quite simplified games, but they tend to be harder to control. But I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it a lot. And you know, they've done a lot in recent times, bringing back a lot of characters. They tried to rival Nintendo's Mario in terms of the amount of characters. You've got Mario, Luigi, Yoshi. You've got all those characters, but there are a lot of characters in Sonic, as there are with other games that it was trying to rival with. Sonic and Sega never really kept up with the rivals. You know, you had Mario, the Mario franchise, whether it's film and game, that carried on going, and Zelda was the same, carried on going with its game style, and along with various other games like Pokemon, for example. I know this happened later, but Pokemon carried on, and then have films. There's a new film coming out, Detective Pikachu. Games, franchises, you know, they kept on going. Sonic, after a while, in the early 2000s, just sort of disappeared from the planet Earth. But this new film, which I've only just really heard about, I have no idea what to expect. I'm worried about how Sonic's going to be depicted. I have seen a screenshot of just what Sonic looks like, and not best pleased, to be honest with you, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm wondering how, what's his name, Dr. Eggman, or Mr. Eggman's going to be portrayed. But I know Jim Carrey's in this movie, and I hope he's portraying Dr. Eggman and not the Sonic character. Sonic character has to be have like a childlike voice. We'll see. Let's get straight into it. I'm quietly looking forward to it, as in dreading it as well. Let's go. I'm not sure about the live action version. Rather it was animated fully. I like that. A Ring reference. It's quite funny.
Gotta go fast.
Minutes ago, an energy surge knocked out power across the entire Pacific Northwest. This needs someone who can figure out exactly what we're dealing with.
You're not suggesting who I think you're suggesting.
We have no choice.
Is it Jim Carrey? It is!
What the? Are you in charge here?
Yes, I am.
Nope!
I'm
Wrong. I'm in charge.
Allow me to clarify. In a sequentially ranked hierarchy based on level of critical importance, the disparity between us is too vast to quantify. Agent Stone?
The doctor thinks you're basic.
Listen, pal. I don't know if you realize
I'm sorry, Major. What was your name?
Benning.
Nobody cares.
Jim Carrey being Jim Carrey there.
SFPD.
Ooh.
Meow.
Ooh, not sure about the face.
Come on. Okay, pal. I want answers.
Basically, it looks like I'm gonna have to save your planet.
I have to admit, they look cool.
No, but thank you for asking.
Whatever this creature is, our job is to secure it, neutralize it, see what makes it tick.
Look at this! I took 9 million steps today.
Bit overkill. He's not a Marvel superhero. Not sure about that missile
Stay
scene.
in there and be quiet. How much longer? I can't breathe in here.
Do you have your child in that bay?
No. I mean, yes, it's a child, but it's not mine.
It's not your child.
Smells like body spray in an old ham sandwich.
Oh, okay. That last bit there was very what do you call it? Lazy Town? He looks a bit like a Lazy Town character there. You know which one I mean. Anyway, okay, you know what? It was better than I was expecting. I have to admit, I was expecting. Actually, I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting a horribly CGI'd Sonic the Hedgehog character and a very basic sort of cliche story, which in a way it seems like that is the sort of route it's going. I actually like the portrayal of Sonic at the beginning when he's doing all these stretches, getting ready to run. I like that. I like the fact that they're not pretending it's just a normal hedgehog that can talk. You know, like they do with Pikachu or like they do with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's just like they've already gone with the story that I've come to your planet to help you, so to speak. So they're treating him as an alien. He's not really a hedgehog. They're not talking to him like a normal hedgehog, like you normally talk to hedgehogs. But I like that it's not also taking itself too seriously. I'm not sure about some of the comedic factor. They always try and do this in films. Obviously, they need to aim at children, so there needs to be some childish humour in there as well. I would personally have liked it to have, if it's going to be set in a live action type world, I'd like to have had a hedgehog having more spines. But then again, it's called Sonic the Hedgehog because he might look like a hedgehog and because he has like these blue spines and he has that sort of type of rodenty look to him. But he's not an actual hedgehog, so I shouldn't really complain about wanting him to look a bit more like a hedgehog. I mean, I wanted the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to look more like turtles, and then they did, and it was like, no, stay in the cupboard. Don't ever come back out again. Stay in the sewer. They looked a bit like, snots with faces, and I wasn't keen on the way they looked. And then I saw the film, and I wasn't keen on the film either any of them. I liked the use of the rings and the portal. They tried to make it a bit Marvel, in terms of some of the humour and in terms of the powers he has. I mean, it's a bit overkill. And I know, obviously, he's meant to be powerful. He can run at sonic speeds, which is where he derives his name from. And he can use his spines. He can collect rings and create portals and whatever. But the missile thing seemed a bit overkill. Then again, I don't know what it's like in the context of the film, so we'll have to wait and see. I don't like it when they have a human sidekick character. It's just, I really don't like it. It pees me off so much. It's in every film, whether it's Transformers, whether it's Sonic, whether it's all the other films I've already mentioned. It's just, there's always a human side character. Detective Pikachu. It really bugs me that, that can't Sonic be Sonic by himself? Can't he actually, the fact that the whole film's based around him, doesn't that mean he can actually, he doesn't need that stupid comic human humour right next to him all the time? I don't understand why they need that in a film, because it's really cliche and it really ticks me off a bit. I don't know what their interaction is going to be like, but obviously it is, this man sees Sonic the Hedgehog, he screams, he's never seen it before, but now they're going to work together to save the world, but he's like got all his childish humour right next to him, and Sonic's going to be like rolling his eyes and all that. I don't know. I really don't know how that's going to work, and I don't like those sorts of interactions because they're too cliche now. There's no twist to them anymore. But I actually genuinely liked the way it looked a lot more than I was expecting. It's like when he turned into his Sonic ball, that looked incredible. The way he tipped over the car, and I really. Let's get on to Jim Carrey. And Jim Carrey was amazing. I thought he worked really hard trying to get a sort of characterization of Dr. Eggman, but at the same time he was so Jim Carrey. The way he just like interrupts and does his facial expressions and the way he talks really fast, all of a sudden, that is Jim Carrey, and it's Jim Carrey playing Dr. Eggman, which is epic. It looks great. I can't wait. Jim Carrey's an amazing actor. I love a lot of his comedy films. My favourite film of his is The Truman Show. I love that because he brought a whole serious nature as well as the comedic side as well, which gave the character a really big heart that wasn't too much that you couldn't relate to him. You really could relate to him. I'm liking his portrayal of Dr. Eggman, and I'm looking forward to the film just to see Jim Carrey alone. Visually, obviously, it looks really good. The scene set in the desert when Sonic's running, etc. But then again, that's not exactly animated. That's just real Earth for you. Earth is a beautiful place. Why not use some of those locations? Are there going to be? I'm just briefly looking to see if there are going to be any other characters in the Sonic world other than Sonic and Dr. Eggman. But from what I can tell, no. But then again, why would they put that in the trailer? They want to surprise you. You know, have Ninetales turn up at the end of the film. I don't know, like as some sort of Marvel end credits scene. But we'll have to wait and see. I actually, yeah, I enjoyed this. I enjoyed the trailer more than I thought it would. It's had, I think, more down likes than up likes. I understand, you know, as a childhood favourite, you'd want Sonic to be exactly how you imagine. He really isn't. I'm not sure about the face. I like the rest of him. I like the way they've done the back. I like the way he turns into his ball and runs. I don't like his face. Probably because he looks like... Well, they have tried to anthropomorphisize his face a bit too much in terms of human facial expressions. But then again, you know, Sonic the Hedgehog was never a real person, was never real anyway. It's just a game, obviously. And it was and Sonic the Hedgehog was already anthropomorphized. And Sonic the Hedgehog was already anthropomorphized. It's a bit of a mouthful, that word. In the games originally, so you know, what can you expect? Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and join me on my channel for my Game of Thrones reactions, which are happening right now, and I'll have Stranger Things out in July also, and for more trailer reactions and film reviews, etc, etc. I'll see you soon. Sorry, before I go, just let me say one thing. I took a look back at Sonic the Hedgehog's face again. Why does he have human teeth? He should have, you know, more canines, and he should have more of hedgehog-like teeth. That is like a human set of dentures. That looks terrible. That looks absolutely awful. But anyway, I'll let you get back to what you're doing, because I'm going to waste too much time on this video. Enjoy your evening, or afternoon, or morning, whatever. Bye.